Hello and welcome to another Romanian party episode, as he keeps having bloody parties and slowing us down. Right, let's restart. So yeah, ticking along slowly still. I would have hoped that by a year and a half, something like that, 15, 18 months, we'd have had an opportunity to try and at least expand our forces, which currently we're not even able to do that to any real extent. Now we're going to want some planes at some point, but we might... Well, not at the moment, it's the other one, isn't it? But there are some possibilities on getting better research on those sorts of things before putting them in. So I think we are going to continue with the general approach of just grabbing passive... That's useful. Passive bonuses. So we might grab this one in light of, or in expectation of futureness. We may also want one of these. These guys are quite useful. I think we'll grab you first of all. Now, do we want to save up for these things? We want space for you, basically. And you lot aren't going to be necessary just yet, nor are you. It's not high enough to do anything too useful. We have very little stuff, and we do want... Now, the only thing with doing that is we do drop even more resources. But we're not really making much apart from oil currently. I don't think we're going to have... There are things around us which we would like to take. However, we are non-aligned. We are struggling to get equipment to give us the troops to use our national focuses effectively. So maybe swapping out the trade and getting the bonus to productions could well be worth doing. I think we shall. It's not a step-by-step, so there's potential to swap back quite quickly later on if that changes. That's okay. And that will boost the outputs marginally. So we're getting there on infantry equipment. That's only a couple months. Spanish Civil War has ended in the expected manner. So that's, well, maybe okay is not the right word. So we've got a fair while on support. What do we want to replace you with? We don't really have the production for that to be all that useful. Maybe we will grab you to have you in the side there. As we are still hoping on appropriating some factories from others. Hoping. Also, that trade law does actually make this one a bit less useful, I suppose, which is a good point. So we need some more constructions. Let's build you. You need more infrastructure, right? You're going to be a while. I think we will start... We're getting close enough that actually, just for a moment, we're going to begin a few of you. Let's put you in the middle there. So how many is that each? Not quite 10,000 each. So we need a fair few. We need like over 20 of those particular units to actually make that work for what we want. Or actually no, we only need to get to... No, I'm talking bollocks. We're at 250, not 200. So we're 150, somewhere between 15 and 20. So you might want 15 new and then swap out some of the older units, maybe get rid of those cavalry for something a bit bigger. Right, so you need both. That's okay. We'll grab you, which gives us a better... yes, an interesting different choice for air and a couple extra factories, which is still what we're primarily lacking right at this moment in time. Okay, so China is getting attacked, and we do indeed need to boost something around here, don't we? So how many spaces and where are they? So you've got space already at 70. You are already at 70 with some spaces. We've got those in. So in that case, we're going to need to build some infrastructure, I think. It doesn't help short term, but it does help long term. We'll boost you up a little bit and then put you in as well there. That should keep us ticking for a little while. So what are we primarily missing? We're missing how long? 124, it's not as bad. And then you two are over a year each. So we want both artillery and support. So I'll do that for a moment. This stuff, we might have to trade away some of our the civilian factories, I think, to start getting some of those resources, because those penalties are simply getting a bit too debilitating. Anyway, still 37. Still not all that useful just yet. You'll grab you. So where are we? We have 15 and 1, so 1 definitely. Might do a few more than that, to be honest. How much are we missing? Could do the full 3, so we want steel. Might do it from Soviet. You're right next door. I know you're a big scary person as well, but slow that down a bit. But it will mean a fair bit better production. Yet another. Take that one. It's an annoyance, but we need the production at the moment. We just need more stuff. So, we are indeed also starting to make some motorized so that we can consider expanding some of that. Oh, there you are. That's one little division of tiny amount of tanks. Yeah, eventually anyway, or at least keep them running. Possibly. Right, what have you got? Oh, you're okay. Keep you going down there. Slavian, blah de blah. It's all fine. So you've just, so you're about to attack them. Ooh, we have a cheap aircraft, are really cheap. Jolly good. So we've had another couple of factories. We still don't have anywhere near enough people to put you out. Might have been better to aim for a different, I don't want these ones. I want more people. Well, having said that, does that make it unnecessary? Might do. We shall see. I don't know which one it affects. Whether it's a straight 7% or if it's 7% of what is currently in that little tab as 2.5, which of the two it works as it's not immediately obvious. So we should grab some more oil. That's not that useful. The research slot is, but we don't have that many factories yet, so that's not actually that useful. And also one underneath it, so they're not. That will help, but with our other focuses and spirits and bits, that's not terribly useful just yet. So let's grab you as a preparatory thingamy-bob. And aircraft. What do we get? 10% air attack for fighters and carrier fighters, and close air support get extra ground attack. That's quite useful, but only 5% off time. However, you are quite cheap. What else do we get? That's bombers, but better research. That's agility, which and more. I think we'll go for you. That's all well and good. That's fine. So what do we not? I want another one of you, and then we'll put you there, and then you like that. So the next one will have you get that lot moving along, and then we will indeed. They are crappy fighters, but we will do this. shall we boost this first? We'll do this first. Yeah, that's sort of expected. Let's jump that quite significantly. However, that means, can we boost the next one? Yes. So that's what we shall currently save up for. How far along are you? So you're Anschlussing. You're all ticking along nicely. Sort of. Just short of 38. We'll give you a day. Or 2 days. There we go. Start you. So, yep, reasonably happy with that. Let's add another round of divisions onto you. And we are beginning to break even on our equipment, finally. Near enough, what, 2 years in. It's a little slower than would be really wanted. So you're 39s. Got a little while for you. We've already started the next of you. All good. Still running on a doctrine. You're 39. You're fine. Probably do want to twig you at some point and then use any bonuses to go into the medium path. However, we have a couple of passives just here, which we also would quite like to grab. So that's still ticking along okay. What's it? Oh, we actually have a few units being dropped out. We'll put you to there, and actually we'll put you on that lot for now. Right, so we shall then swap you to the next step up. Get some better mobilization going on.
Attenzione!
Start randomly assigning you lot around. Some things. Anschluss, there we are. Hungary wants things. No, I think we go with... No. We don't want you to have weapons. We want to be able to shoot you shortly. So we could swap out. Now that world tension has gone up, and that gets rid of this, the thing this gets rid of. However, you quite want this, and this one doesn't work if we don't. And if we were going to go with that, we may as well have done some other bits down here earlier. So let's not go with you. What else could we quite like? Chunk more of that, or maybe we start working down this way and see exactly what this one does end up doing then. Grab you then. Start you off. Go away. So, yeah. We've only dropped like 80,000. They're all just in units now, don't worry. Let's actually beef the one that's actually a concern up and be a bit more sensible. So that was... You, you're not needed yet, you're 38. So let's grab the other passive unit thingamybobby. Ooh, France is having a chat. Yeah. We don't really want to let them. So that's an annoying. It means France doesn't like us as much, but I don't know how much they're going to do for us anyway. No. We don't want to let them have guns. We want to be able to do what we want to them. Shh. We're nice people, honest. So we're starting to run short of steel again quite a bit. It just always annoys me about selling things. I get bonuses and stuff, but it's a necessary thing. Why can't they only export it if it's actually being bought? So I'm like, oh, you're doing this thing again, aren't you? We'll use that one. Do you actually still go up while you do still go up? Okay. It's different. So we're ticking along how much we've still got. So our infantry equipment is currently what we're lacking a little bit of. Okay, how's our production doing? You're going to be a little while. So how... blah, blah. How is our army? So with these units, we'll go up to a little under 350. So we are going to need another set then. And then I may put some of them in as well. So that, yeah, that's fine. And that should be enough between what's on there. Still going to take a while. That's probably going to be the end of the year, I suppose, before they come out. Enough. However, we are still going to continue in this direction. I have another unit. Taking quite a bit longer than I would really like. I'm quite used to picking a little nation, well, I say a major minor sort of nation, and tripping them one way or the other, if not Axis and Comintern, then fascist or Soviet, and being able to fabricate and and splatter the little people around us nicely, which we're not doing on this occasion. We're trying to play it a bit more focusy. So we might grab you this time, I think. So what, mid 38. We've already looked pretty much everywhere else. I do want to grab this one, the 47 AI with tanks. No, they don't use them too much, but we also want to grab the tank ourselves, or the next tank more specifically. Maybe we grab you first. Although having said that, tanks get bonuses depending on company or mobobs, and we haven't got a company on armor yet. Oh, you're cheap. You have a cheap one. Reliability, hard attack. Ah, it's because you're primarily tank destroyers, aren't you? Alright, I don't like having reduced reliability, thank you. Even if it is just for... So no, you're actually quite noticeably... Apart from the research time, you're actually better, almost full stop. What else do we have? We have partial is... Yeah, we're not going to get to this one until we're fighting, really. So we're as good as we can be for the moment on that manner. We don't need that one just yet, so I think actually we will take this tank guy. Can we not? Oh, we haven't got mobile tank destroyers. Ah. We quite like you. Where are you? You're down here. You might move towards that then, while waiting for other things to be possible. Because we wouldn't mind being able to boost the tanks. That also might mean we grab the next light tank at least without them, because that may take a little while. So we've got a bit of equipment. Okay, come on, over you come. So we've got passable passive bits and pieces. We're about on par for that. I want to unlock a few more of these, I think. Want you, and we want you. Is there anything else we want? But also, yeah, we're not going to grab... Yeah, we're not going to grab the design company for a fair while. And I want some slightly better tanky boys to shoot up things. How long have you got? Okay, a few months I'm going to have all of you. We have a spare division just showed up. So, yeah, we still don't have enough men out and about. How long till we deploy? We could deploy everyone now. Near enough, which would take us over the... Because where are we? We're at 356, and we've got like just shy of 80,000 training. So that's only, what, one unit that won't deploy immediately. They'll be green, but that would allow us to pick one of those other focuses. Now, what is everyone else doing? You're pissing off Czechoslovakia. How close do I need to be to... Yes, because I wouldn't mind being able to try and get to that one as well, but we need 500 for that. If we get close to... So I think we do this. We drop everyone into the field right now. In which case we're going to grab you. No, wrong button. That button. You two into there. We're going to create... We're just... Yeah, there we go. Wrong button. We meant to create it the whole width. There we go. We can have you over there, and you can go 10 ways like that. Just to start ticking a little bit up, and the spare dude can join them. The Royal Guard Division can go to the Soviet front and stand around and stare at the wall. Then we can try and do this one and see what Hungary says to us. 116. So, now that we're getting a bit further on, yeah, we've used all of our manpower. We need the next one. There we go. So our army is, we're over 500,000 in the field. Well, not in the field, in training. So, by the time we drop this one, we should have enough possible to... I know it's not the best for actually combat-wise, but we may have this lot far enough along they can simply jump out. Now, we are, I think, I generally prefer this side. I like being able to drop a full batch of support companies into units once we get there. How's our equipment doing? So we need a hell of a lot. Yeah, I think we're just going to double you up. We need a hell of a lot of infantry equipment to support what we've just ordered up there. So you're ticking along, you're 39, you're ticking along. So let's start on these ones then. And let's see what Mr. Hungary says of us. Go with it. So your allies are allying. Germany's chewing off a bit of Czechoslovakia. You're all ticking along. Japan's already attacked. China. Oh, we're not again. You think you'd learn after having done the same thing a couple of times? Really? Wouldn't you? Right. So they have refused, which means we're going to need a... So we can puppet Hungary, possibly, I think, is what we shall do with that. Right, so how much have we got? We don't have enough to just jump into the next focus, which we would quite like to be able to do. Might do this one as well. What do we need for this? So Hungary is not currently aligned. So we need to take this one. Take this one. Not quite in the best place to start that. I didn't consider the exact ramifications of them refusing, which I probably should have done, as we are now going to have to rapidly redeploy everyone to this front. Start you and set second line in there, as we almost purely need to take that one. Right, should start that. Right, and anyway, what do we want now? Shall we start this one maybe? We're getting close to the 50. However, we do want this one. I want to see what this exactly does, because if that gives us a straight 7%, then that would be quite nice then. So they've taken Sudeten off Czechoslovakia. Sort of expected. Do we have any other near? We don't have any nearer airfields. That's a shame. Go over there, shoot at planes. Be a good boy. There we are. So until the other lads get over there, that's going to be a bit short. We're not going to do too well on the initial bit there. We'll take you back up slowly. Right, because also of that, let's get rid of a couple of these other ones for now, so they don't get randomly reassigned or anything. And just leave the Hungarian front. Let them run them around. Yeah, we're taking a bit of a knock there because of our poor set of choices prior. We should have considered and rearranged our troops appropriately there. Not the best. However, I think I'm going to pause just shortly after the start of the war here, and we shall see how this continues and whether we're able to reverse our initial cock-up, is about the only way of stating that, in the next one.